It's been officially 1 month since we've been selling WWE cards on Whatnot, and in today's video, we're gonna go over everything here financially as far as the wins and losses, and if selling on Whatnot when it comes to WWE cards or sports cards in general is really worth it. Now, if you guys saw my last video here, I'll put the link down in the description down below or put the card around here somewhere. You guys know that we first completed two first Whatnot shows, which I went over how the shows went, what we sold, and how much we made on those shows. Now, we've completed 4 more shows after that. So in this video here, we're going to give a little bit of an update of what those shows have gone, what it's been like for me personally, because everybody is different. And I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys as far as, what I've made, what's came in, what I've lost, what I've spent, because I feel like that's very important when you're speaking when it comes to the hobby and speaking on selling and buying trading cards. Everybody's always going to talk about, the, oh, I sold this card for this X amount and made this amount of money, but there's a lot that goes into it. So, and I hope with this channel that I built for the last year and a half that I can build transparencies and you guys can trust me when I bring as far as a value when it comes to WWE cards or selling whatever when it comes to sports cards. So again, we're going to break it all down here in this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like on this video. Comment down below, are you guys selling on WhatNot? Have you ever tried it? Or are you into WWE cards? Tell them in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys, again, are enjoying this type of content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel because it just show me that you guys want to see this type of content moving forward. The push to 1,000 is real. Can we get there before the end of the year? We're halfway through the year already. Can we get there? Time will tell. And of course, if you guys haven't yet joined Whatnot, my link is down in the description down below. If you guys have joined with that link, you do get $15 off your first purchase. Doesn't have to be on my stream. At the time that you are watching this video as well, I will be having a Whatnot show on the June 22nd at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please feel free to come in, watch this video, and then come join the stream. Don't have to buy anything. Just come in, say hi, and let's have a good time and talk some wrestling. But with all that being said, let's dive into the financials. All right, guys. And before we get into it here, again, this is my Whatnot profile. So again, I have a stream this upcoming Sunday, the day you're watching this video at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. These are everything here that we have listed in the shop. I do pre-list everything for my show meaning here. So if you go to the auction tab when you're inside my show, it's going to show you what I have listed for that available. And of course, if I don't have that superstar available, of course, you guys can put in the chat there if I have them in my inventory, and I can quickly get those up in auction here for you guys. But yeah, this is what we have available for the buy it now. Something we do like flash auctions or flash sales, what they call them. But yeah, I just want to show you guys my profile again at Moon3PL. That's everywhere. Link down below. But now let's head into the financials. All right, so again, if you guys want to go see how the first 2 shows did, go check out the other video, again, card or in the beginning of the video, link down below if you guys want to see how we did on the second show. But this is the third show. So you can see here we had WWE and AEW singles starting at $1 plus free giveaways. So we can see here estimated sales was $222, $179.49 is what we netted. We had 38 orders, so a little bit lower, $5.84 per order. We did do 4 giveaways, so we do lose money when we do giveaways because it is free. All you got to do is follow the page, which we are still continuing to do on the stream. So again, if you guys want free giveaways, free chance to win some cards, again, come follow and join the stream. You can see here we had 17 buyers, 15 first-time buyers, 2 returning, 14 shares, 252 total views. We had a max of 22 viewers, and we're on for about almost 2.5 hours. So again, not the craziest of numbers, of course. For me, who has I don't want to say I don't have a big following, so the fact that we're pushing $200 in sales. Again, that's money that I didn't have, and it was just inventory that was sitting on eBay or I bought and was able to get some money back. So I mean, that's $180, $179.49 to be exact, that I didn't have, and that I'm able to again put it towards back to the small little business that I have. Or again, like I talked about in that video, if I have unexpected bills are higher than per usual, whatever the case may be, obviously these funds go and help that and go help other other cards potentially that I want to buy. So that was the third show. Fourth show here, you can see here we took a little bit of a hit. We only had 104 in estimated sales. We only netted $76.95. We had 35 orders, $2.97 was the average order value. We did 3 giveaways, so 1 less. And you can see here we were just really down. And that happens. That's going to happen with Whatnot. It's going to happen with eBay. Wherever you're selling, you're going to have a down month. You're going to have a down show. It's nature of it. And this was a little bit of a wake up call. because I got off the stream, I was like, okay, like I know this is something that I like. The last show was really, really good. This show wasn't. It's gonna be like that. There's gonna be ups. There's gonna be downs, and that's just the nature of it. Obviously, if you're someone with a bigger following, you may not result into that. But for me, who has like over like 300 followers on Whatnot, we have 1,200 on TikTok. And like we talked about, we have 700 subscribers here on YouTube. It's not the biggest of following. So, it's going to be the nature of the game. So this was a little bit of a wake up call as far as of the sales itself. And then next show here, you can see here, we once again came back up. So we had 192 estimated sales, $143.80. Completed earnings, $132.51. Orders here, we had 63 orders. Average order value was $3.05. We did three giveaways again, so the giveaway was about $4.95. And these are all the buyers. We had 24 buyers, 17 first-time buyers, 7 returning, so that was really good. We had 11 shares. We're on for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Max concurrent views about 25. Total views was 303, and average order rating here 5. So this again was a really good show. This was like, okay, we'll definitely a big bounce back here from what we saw. So again, it's going to be the nature of Whatnot. If you're selling on Whatnot, and I just spoiled it here, we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. But if you guys are selling on Whatnot, you're going to have the ups and downs. I think the biggest thing for me, and I think the biggest advice I can give you if you're taking any advice out of this is like, you just got to be consistent. You got to continue to source out inventory, which we're going to see right now in that little Excel sheet. I spoiled it as far as what I spent on inventory and what I brought in, but you just guys have to be consistent. If I can do it, I hope this is motivates someone here that you guys can get going hit. And if you guys do have a Whatnot stream, drop it down in the comments. I would love to go and support you. If you have any WWE singles or baseball singles or whatever, I would love to go and support you. So drop down your stuff in the comments down below. But again, this to me is again money that I did not have, and it's money that again can go back to the hobby, can go back to unexpected bills or whatever that I'm trying to fund. Vacations, it's summertime, so vacations I am trying to save up for WrestleMania, so like a little portion of that's going saved off to that. So I mean, it's been fun. I'm liking it too. I think one thing too with Whatnot that people fail to recognize is that while yes, the money's nice, and yes, the money hit in my account is nice. Granted, it's not a lot, but compared to what other people may be doing on Whatnot, but I've interacted and got to interact with you guys and talk wrestling on the stream. You guys can come in and not even buy a card, but if we're having conversation, if you guys follow me, you guys follow my content, I have a lot of people coming over from TikTok, coming over, and vice versa. People from the Whatnot stream then going to TikTok and following me on Instagram. That's what me is worth more than just the money, because I know maybe down the line that can build future funds for me or build future relationships with people and things of that nature. So the fact that I get to talk to you guys and we talk shop, we talk wrestling, we talk cards, like that to me is what matters a lot more than the money that's coming in. So it's been great. I like it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. I know I talked about in that video as well that it was very nerve-wracking. I was very nervous. I also talked about it in my podcast as well. That was very nerve-wracking. Didn't know how to go. So I mean, I can totally flunk out, sell one card for $1, but if I gain some viewers, gain some followers, like that to me in the end was the W. Now, I did want to show you this as well, because again, I think this is part of being transparent with you guys. So in 5 shows with Whatnot, I should have updated this. I haven't. I'm really bad at keeping up with this. I just focus on this. And if I have money in my account when it comes to spending cards or whatever, like I know I'm fine. But when it comes to Whatnot, so I see here, and this is an Excel sheet that I got from Clever Cuban Cards. Really, really great mind in the hobby. He has this Excel sheet if you want to track your stuff. I think it's important too that you want to track what you're bringing in and what you're moving out, because if obviously you can move your cards, but if you're not making money overall in the end, you're obviously hurting yourself a little bit. So you can kind of see here of what we've done for the year so far. Halfway through the year, we started with $200. These are all my total expenses. This is my total revenue, and then my profit year to date and my available funds. So you can see here, eBay, we've done so far $1,470.95, and Whatnot between all 5 shows, we're at $602.61. I don't know what that percentage is, but I mean the fact that we're already close to over $1,000, or close to $1,000 sales in total sales and revenue, like that to me again is another W. So that's money again that I did not have. So that is really good for me. And then the content, again, that's just money that I spend, ripping boxes, things like that. That's what that is. So Whatnot inventory, you can see here that we spent $333 on inventory. So that's going to card show, that's sourcing cards out on Facebook Marketplace. One thing when it comes to wrestling cards, like obviously it's a real small niche of a part of the hobby. So there's not a lot of people who buy, sell, and collect WWE trading cards. Yes, there's people out there, but it's very rare when you can find those people. So that's been, I think, the biggest struggle when it comes to selling on Whatnot, specifically WWE cards, is that I have to make sure that I have decent inventory every Sunday. I go live every Sunday, so I'm consistently, using the funds that I'm getting back in to buy money, to buy WWE cards and make sure that the inventory that I'm buying is good. Because I think it's important for Whatnot as well. Yes, base cards, you can sell for $1, let whatever the case may be, but you want to have the nice color, you want to have the nice parallel, you want to have the nice name. Sometimes when it comes to wrestling cards, while yes, some people do gravitate towards a smaller superstar, people want to buy the bigger names, the Roman Reigns, the Rocks, the Stone Colds, your Rhea Ripley's, your Tiffany Strattons, your, Alexa Bliss's, whoever the case may be. They want to buy those names. And if you don't have those names available, they may leave your show. So again, since this revenue is greater than the business expenses when it comes to sourcing out inventory, again, that shows me that I'm doing something right at least, and hopefully we can keep that trend moving upward as we continue selling and buying on Whatnot. So there you have it, guys. That is what we've done so far on a month on selling on Whatnot. Again, if you guys want to come and hang out, enjoy the stream, just come in, say hi. Again, having a show this Sunday, June 22nd at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please come in, hang out, say hi. If you see a card that interests you, these cards here actually behind me are the cards that are going to be sold on that stream. So again, if you guys are interested in any of these cards or interested in just coming and saying hi, please, again, feel free to come say hi. I really do appreciate it, and appreciate the follow if you do follow the stream. And again, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you do leave a like, comment down below what you thought about the video, and comment down below, are you selling on Whatnot? Do you buy on Whatnot? Are you collecting, buying WWE cards? Again, send them in the comments down below. And of course, again, if you haven't yet, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. That's a free way to help support me and support this content moving forward, and gives me the idea that you guys want to see this here moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one, and I'll see you on the Whatnot streams.